Please keep your hands and feet inside the ride at all times and enjoy the video. Hey guys, Defender99 back here with another video for Civilization 6. We're going to be playing a playthrough, and on the game that I made, we ended up getting the French Empire. I did all random, by the way. We're doing random map and also playing on the hardest difficulty. Some of the things that the French offer is a +1 to the diplomatic visibility, which will be good for spying later on. All spies also start as agents with a free promotion that can be very beneficial. 20% production from different wonders of the different eras. A unique French unit, which is going to be +10 combat strength when fighting on your capital's continent. That can be great also for defending early on. Unlocks the builder's ability to construct this. It is unique to France. It gives +2 culture, 1 appeal, and 2 culture if next to a wonder, +1 gold if next to a luxury resource. Can only be built to adjacent rivers. That could be definitely something that we're looking into. I did standard size map with 7 other people or 7 other computer players that we will be against. I went ahead and created the game, and we'll go ahead and get started. It looks like here that we got a decent starting location. Got a fish there, a crab there. I think we're just going to go ahead and settle here. And obviously the city name is going to be Paris. What research do we want to start with? I think we're going to go ahead and do animal husbandry here. And code of law is there, obviously. And we will send you out up here to explore. Also, if you like the content, don't forget to subscribe, like, and leave a comment down in the bottom below. I also have links to the social media down below. We will be doing live streams. I'm planning on trying to get one in tomorrow, maybe, depending on time. We'll see where that goes. Also, I am going to be doing a couple more series. This is going to be one. I don't really know how long it's going to last. We'll see. Could die, and it could be over today. So, we'll see. We're going to go ahead and do a scout here on the first turn. And that way we can start seeing where we want to go next. Looks like more ocean and river up there. Go ahead and hit next. I am playing on fastest speed for time circumstances. The game could go on forever if you don't. Experience by exploring and discovering parts of the world. Okay. Obviously we knew that, but some of you might be new, so we'll go ahead and go over that. We're going to go ahead and build a slinger for defense. Hit next turn. We will go ahead and bring this up. I think we'll do pottery next for that. Go down here. Looks like we got a tribal village right here that we can pick up. We'll keep sending you over here. Looks like we found a city-state. Preslav. The request that they have made, they want us to recruit 1 great scientist. We'll see how that goes. Obviously, since we met him, we got the first one to meet him. We got the +1 envoy, which is +2 production in the capital when producing units. Could be useful early on, definitely. And then obviously we have the tribal village down here. I'm expecting somebody to be right in here. The animal husbandry is complete. We'll go ahead and start pottery. We've got the slinger, which will just fortify where it's at. Go down here. What did that give us? 20 gold. That's a good bonus. We're going to go ahead and get a settler. No, not a scout. Oh, can't do a settler yet. We'll go ahead and do monument then. There's no mountains around us, so that's not going to be good for any research-based campuses. But, oh, another city-state. Huh. I was figuring we'd have somebody else down here, like, who knows. Could have been the Germans or somebody like that. Probably whoever we meet first we want to have good relations with, also depending on where they're at. Okay, we got Code of Laws done, so we get to adapt 2 new policies. I'm going to pick the 5 combat when fighting barbarians, because early game barbarians are very time consuming and hard to deal with. And then urban planning for the production. We'll come back up here, try to deal with the scout next turn. Our next civic is going to be, I think I want to go ahead and do foreign trade so we can get the trade routes going. I think that can be beneficial early on. We've got the scout there. For now, we'll send you up here. And we're going to go ahead and pull you out. We'll move up to there. Can't attack, obviously. We'll go ahead and attack that. That'll be okay. Promotion available. So we can upgrade that unit next turn. Early game's not much going on normally. Try and get your first couple settlers out. Then it kind of starts picking up. Move you down. We're going to go ahead and upgrade you. Since we are more in a wooded area, not really hill, we will go ahead and, well, yeah. We're going to go ahead and take this. We'll go ahead and get another settler building. Then my next thing is I'm going to send probably somebody up here, make sure that there ain't nothing up here going on. Look at it this way. Went ahead and got pottery done. What do we want to work on next? Do we want to go for early game campuses, or do we want to go for more of a sea on the sea? I think we're going to go ahead and do sailing since we got the Eureka moment for it. Go ahead. Scout took 19 damage, did 35. Looks like we do have a barbarian camp here that we'll try to take out next round. Go ahead and attack there, get rid of that scout. Your knowledge of archery has advanced considerably. After finally killing an enemy with a slinger, you long for a stronger ranged weapon. So we got the Eureka moment for archery, which is always going to be beneficial. Early game, Eureka moments are actually what makes us advance so much further. Then we also got foreign trade. For early game, I think we will go for early empire. At least for 3 turns. I might wait till we get the Eureka moment to finish it. Then on this, we'll go ahead and take Bali for early game purposes. Send you up here. Now we have the 1 trade route. We have the settler. We need to decide where we want to take him also. I think right. Go ahead and move you. I think we're going to go ahead and settle there. That's where I'm going to send them. Then we'll go ahead and get the trader going so we can fill up that trade route. Go ahead and attack here, finish off this. Taking care of the barbarian early game. 30 gold for doing that. We also got another inspiration, Eureka moment. Your soldiers hoped your victory over a barbarian outpost is the start of a long line of military success. Your progress towards military tradition has advanced considerably. Not too bad. Obviously, early game, like I said, Eureka moments are what keeps you advancing at a considerable rate. Won't be long, and they'll be way more advanced than what we are. Just kind of how the game's made. And then we also got sailing. So now we can also, when we get a builder, we can improve these tiles. We're going to go ahead and do archery because defense is going to be key early. Stop the attacks. We're going to go ahead and send you over here. Send you right here. Fortify. This way it keeps the barbarians kind of out of the way. And we do have another barbarian camp up here. Let's look at what we need in the city. We are 1.1 in the positive for food, which will probably change here pretty quick. What tiles are we working? We're working a production tile for the most part. For now, that will be okay. Growth in 3 turns. We've got our 1 amenity from entertainment. We do have enough housing. Then we're going to go ahead and do this. Take the early advance in our main capital. And also we're going to do our trade route to here for now for the production. That's also something new in Civilization 6. The roads are built from your trade route. So I think in Civ 5 that they had them built by your builders. And builders now only have 3 charges. I think that's a little different than Civ 5. I didn't play Civ 5 a whole lot. But that's kind of, I think, more of a balance to the game. That you don't just set them on auto and they do everything for you. So you have to choose what you want to upgrade at the time. Which could be very beneficial, but also it kind of slows your game down too. We're going to go ahead and move these guys up here, try to deal with this barbarian camp. And then we're just going to fortify and heal here for now. Next turn we can settle. And then obviously the trade route here is building the road. Next turn we'll settle, and we'll also be upgrading here in 2 turns and have the granary done. We're going to send them around this way. They will go ahead and settle. What do we need here? Got food for upgrading. I think we're going to go ahead and do the granary here also. Archery is complete, so that means we unlock the archer, and we have new civics also. Obviously, we don't have a government. The government I think we're going to try to push towards is going to be, I'd say classical republic. The amenities kind of early on, or it could be this for the 4 combat strength. We'll see. Not anything here that I'm seeing that we want, so we'll probably just leave everything alone for now. And we'll open up the technology tree and see what we're trying to push for. I think we're going to go ahead and do writing, at least the first half of it, early on, so we can start getting campuses for better research. And then we're going to go ahead and do this for now. Here, we'll go ahead and get our second settler building here. I'm really surprised we haven't met another Civ, which could be good or bad. What it looks though is I don't know if they'll be able to get to us, because that's not connected to land there, and we're not down here. So I think the only way that they're going to be able to get to us is through these city-states. Hit next turn. Go up there. Looks like they've got their first ship done. We'll fortify you there for now. They do already have their spearmen. See, they become so much more advanced so much quicker. It's kind of a cheat in the game. Then we'll try to keep this guy as our friend, both of them. We'll see how that goes. See, that's crazy. We can choose a pantheon. Looks like one religion, Hinduism, has already been developed, which tells me that it's probably China, so we do have China in the game. They've got 5 followers so far. The city's unknown. I'm still going to say it's China. But we will choose our own. I think we're going to go ahead and do fertility rates, which increase our city growth rate by 10%. And we'll go ahead and found it. Looks like we've got another envoy to send to city-states. If I can remember how to get there. There we go. Then we're going to go ahead and do them. I think that'll be important later on. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do them for military purposes later on in the game. We got to choose a new civic. I'm going to go ahead and take craftsmanship here. We'll fortify you. And go ahead and hit next turn. Went ahead and got rid of that, so that's taken care of. We'll go ahead and draw you back so that we don't get attacked there anymore. They enforce their borders now. We'll go ahead and bring you back down here. And since we got roads, we were able to move them all the way back down, which is great. Okay. We do have a settler here. I'm fine with settling there. That's not a bad spot. We got to choose our next production here. I think we're going to go ahead and do this so we can start getting a view of the sea around us. And also here, we'll go ahead and build our 4th settler. We'll go ahead and let them take care of them. Saves us the trouble. Still getting attacked up here, obviously. Pain in the butt. That's good. We finished writing, so we can go ahead and get campuses rolling. That's always going to be beneficial. Get more research. Actually, I probably should send you over there. Whoops. We're going to do mining, so that way we can start getting into like metalworks and stuff like that, getting better infantry for later game. An unmet city-state has been defeated. That's not intimidating. We finished craftsmanship, so we unlocked a 30 production towards builders and 50 production towards ancient and classical units, so that's beneficial there. We'll do military traditions, which gives combat bonuses to us, and since we have the Eureka moment for it, we'll go ahead and take the upgrade here. We'll do battle cry, and that gives it some HP left. In our main, I think we're going to go ahead and build our campus. And we'll try to do this in a triangle shape. I'll get the most out of our money. So we'll do it here, right next to the capital. And then we'll put our economic here, and then our, probably a religious site here, holy site. Then we do have this. I'm just going to set that to, oh wait, won't let us. Yeah, automate, and that way it'll just go ahead and explore stuff, and we don't have to mess with it. And it is connected over here. Oh, a barbarian, or a tribal hut. That's going to be helpful. Hopefully it gives us a Eureka moment for something later down the road. Those are still always beneficial. Staying current in those. We'll just keep bringing you further down here till we can get you away from there. And there's nothing else out here, so you'll heal for now. Go ahead and found that there. And we'll start you out doing that. Getting the granary done. Got another research done. We're going to go ahead and open this up. I think I'm going to go ahead and take bronze working right here and start working on it. That's going to be beneficial getting spearmen so we aren't so far behind. And then I think we'll do state workforce here. We can get you down here. That way you're still alive. Then hopefully nothing spawns here. Don't know if we'll put a city in here or not. Probably not, actually. We'll go ahead and fortify you until you're healed. I'm thinking we'll put a city out here. We'll see what this tribal hut gives us. Hopefully it's something good. They're having the same problems we were. I don't know what this is, so we'll do this first. Eureka moment for state workforce. So now that's complete. Actually, still got one turn. That's kind of weird. How it said it was complete when it's not. Go ahead and cancel that. Interesting enough, we don't have any more trade routes. Have to get some commercial hubs and harbors going before that. Probably still got a little bit before we get to that point. Still don't have a government. What do we have to unlock to get to that? Oh, there it is. We'll go ahead and do that. And we'll build a settler here. We'll fortify you there until you're healed again. I'm going to try to send him down here to see what we have down here. So far, so we don't have any enemies really that can threaten us close by. That's obviously going to be good. Great people are now becoming into play. We'll kind of look at that. Starting to get a few points. Somebody's got 20 points there. Not really anything going on there yet, obviously. It's still early game. We have bronze working done. We'll go ahead and get that going to where we want to go. Then we're going to go ahead and take currency here since we have the Eureka moment for it. Send you here. Just skip turn. And we will start the campus here. We're going to go ahead and do it here. And then that's going to be it for this video. Obviously, we have a settler here, so if you want to see where we end up settling, you'll have to come back for episode 2. Then try to put up this series 2-3 times a week, so hopefully we get through it pretty quick. Some of the other series that we're looking at, probably going to stick with FIFA 19 and maybe a couple others. Haven't really decided yet. But also wanted to remind you guys, if you like the content, don't forget to like the video and leave me any comments down in the bottom below. But then also don't forget to follow the social media. Links for that's down in the bottom. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and end video 1.